in the game 2 of Black Sheep versus Bermuda, Singing Frogs,
Oh, what's up?
Oceana's crew. Sheer dominating performance on that Morphling. Looking like he was taking out some 2.17k MMR players right there. And
True
he was
class
just
act.
king of the castle, king of the hill. To start off bans here, we got Winter Wyvern from Bermuda Frogs and Black Sheep banning out Undying CM. Maybe, they were the ones who picked Undying, right? I guess they just think the hero's super strong. Don't want to play versus it.
Did they? Didn't
Kenny was playing it. Oh no, it was Kevin.
Yeah,
Kevin.
It
It's all
was.
gonna mix up. Kenny plays Bane and
I
leads
mean,
the
they both
team.
have Keza in their name. They're both 5s. Wait, the right Kenny is a carry player.
It's okay.
all
It's
good.
okay.
A lot of respect bands coming out here. Necro and the Undying.
It's interesting because you identified Pingu as a silencer player, yet they've banned it in both games. I feel like maybe
Maybe his
your
name is
knowledge
Pingu.
your knowledge
and,
is a little off base then.
Maybe that isn't Ice Queen, because he has Ice Queen in his like sponsor tag.
Oh, maybe
and
it's-
his main name is
can you
Pingu.
Can you see
Maybe
his
he's
full
just an
name?
Ice Queen fan.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Could it be?
Because I know for a fact,
Friend?
back when FPL existed and it was a thing, this Ice Queen dude played silencer every single game.
Damn.
But I don't know. I don't know who Pingu is actually. I think I've seen the name before, but
First pick Terrorblade in the year of 2018 in the patch of 7.19D.
Bloody
yeah.
Nine is on one, man. He's smoking
October
that good.
2018. He's got that strong. All right. Ogre Centaur. They got stuns. Stuns are good.
I like Centaur versus Terrorblade in lane.
Yeah, the burst damage is really strong.
Yep. It's really hard for Terrorblade to kind of sit there in melee form and not be a little scared.
What about the Terrorblade changes? I think the Sunder change is actually pretty big.
I think
Not
that
being able to
big.
Sunder with 0 mana, like, well, yeah, they're all obviously big, but Sunder one in particular seemed really.
I don't know if it was that big of a change in my
I think-
opinion, but I think that the PL matchup just got unplayable for Terrorblade.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Anybody that builds Diffusal, I guess specifically PL.
More PL buffs. Love it.
Yeah. Good stuff.
15 more mana every single time you cast Conjure Image is a pretty big deal too, honestly.
Yeah. You pretty much have to int shred every time.
All right. We'll see how it plays out throughout the next 4 months of this patch.
Yeah.
Dear God. Not a fan.
Of what?
This patch.
Oh, yeah.
Has
I
it
thought
just-
this
has
patch,
it just been
like,
too
when
long?
it came out, I got so
It's
hyped,
been
and
way
then
too
the
long,
changes
dude.
were just the changes were just nothing. Like almost changed nothing.
Hoping for some techies buffs. I feel like I'm ready to bring them in.
True.
It's not even like the heroes that bother me. It's the way that Dota's played right now. It's
Yeah.
like,
Oh, I see what
it's
you mean.
it's been this way for so long. It's so stale.
That is
Like-
very boring. Very boring.
It's not even that like this way of Dota is so bad. It's just like, give us something new. Give us something new to try and think about.
Yeah, I get that, man.
I liked when roaming was more of a thing. Like just 2-on-2 every single game.
It's really become. I think it's just like I think players just need to be very skilled nowadays. Like you can't get like I don't know like you used to be able to get away with
Yeah,
like
because
some
laning is so important.
yeah you used to be able to
and
get away
laning is,
with like
all
some
skill.
some 5 players who were just like totally trash or some 4 players who just roam, right? I mean Liquid, they disbanded, you know what I mean? I mean come on, GH, that guy, what happened?
Come on, man. Show some respect.
Come on, bro.
Just saying, like this patch, it's everybody. I feel like it's like everybody's a core player. You have a mid player and then you have 4 core players.
You mean
Mid
by
is
that?
mid is so important right now. I mean, mid's been important since the creation of
Yeah.
the fucking game, but
Yeah.
now like your
And
mid
there's-
player controls so much of the game.
Yeah, it's true.
Problem is there's not that many mid players.
There is not. I mean, we're talking one right here. We got Ush Dota, man.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Venus specialist here.
I thought Ush was
yeah,
a carry
mid.
player. You're a mid player, huh?
Yeah. Well, I played carry back when I was relevant. Now I'm trying to play mid.
Play the Invoker.
I just played Invoker in my last pub game. I popped off actually.
Nice.
I beat the rank 3 player in NA.
Jesus.
Kotaro
calm down.
Hayama.
That's all right. All right.
It's impressive.
I actually did it on though. I went like 21-2. I was pretty proud.
Did
of
you
myself.
have the 9 pick or the 10 pick?
Got a 10 pick.
Nah, there you
Nice,
go. My
well
man.
I'm a
played.
scumbag player here, my bad.
What were you laning against?
Let me see.
Anyways, we got here. I need to do a little thing. Hey guys, everyone, this is NADCL, by the way, in case you didn't know. This is a semi-pro / amateur league that I created along with some other peeps. Yeah, these guys are playing for a $12,000 prize pool, and then we also have a crowdfunding option where if you guys donate in the link below the stream, 50% of your donations go towards this current season's prize pool, and then the rest of it goes towards making sure that there's a season 2. I don't necessarily know when season 2 is going to be, but hopefully soon. Hopefully soon we'll be able. Hopefully soon we'll be able to announce dates. Right.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait to win it with Grant.
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty the prize pool is really spread out. Every team, everybody plays each other twice, 2 best of 2s throughout the season, and then there's just a final 4-team single elimination playoff at the end. Every single team makes a minimum of $1,000 plus crowdfunding contributions. I think first place is 3,000, second place is 2,000, and then third and fourth are like 1,500, I think. So yeah, the prize pool is pretty flat across the board. It's really just like this league's just for everybody to like get continual practice and like work on becoming better players, making sure that there's like actual competitive games for them to practice because yeah, it's fun, and matches are so much different than scrims.
Oh yeah.
It's like a different level of intensity that you just like can't really train for.
Yeah, and based on these listen-ins, like every team that I've heard of from the listen-ins, they're taking it like really seriously. Everyone's like yelling on their mics, getting super hyped up and stuff.
Yeah, I think that's like the best thing that a Dota player can do is just start to take themselves really seriously. I mean, not to the point where like, you get emotionally affected by it, but like you need to have some serious determination to propel yourself forward.
Have to have it.
Mason, you know all about that, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you've been really propelling yourself forward.
Thanks.
I
mean, he is rank 30 in NA.
Do you feel like
I'm ranked
Dota a couple months ago?
Do you feel like your stock has gone up?
I have no idea, man. I mean, I'm just being honest. I have no idea. I hope it goes up though. That's great. I'd love to play competitively again.
I think by putting yourself out there in the public, like by like casting and streaming all the time and stuff, like I think it really does like up your profile.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah,
I mean, that's kind of the plan with streaming because I ultimately, want to get back to playing competitively. So
yeah, we need some Mason emotes too.
Also, like people playing in this league and stuff that like we have like Kings Cup and now NADCL where like there's actual places for you to watch these guys play at like the highest competitive level. It's like there's actual places for you to like show off your skills.
Yeah, it's nice. Reminds me of when I played, like 3 years ago or whatever. There was actually tier 2 tournaments to play in, and like regularly, and it was fun. And it's good practice.
This last game, this sheer guy Morphling kind of took over the game.
He put his team in his backpack, his team forward, and he just carried them all up the mountain.
We're talking about him right now, and let's see if he can pull it off again this game. Looks like he's probably going to be playing Lina mid. Lina mid, like we talked about 9th and 10th pick, whatever. Yeah, Lina mid is a super safe 9th pick in my opinion. It doesn't really lose many matchups.
That's like my go-to 9th pick.
It has good nukes, it has good farming, it has a stun, which is awesome. So
they banned Storm last though. I think Lina owns the Storm matchup in mid, and like a TA is way harder to deal with than a Storm in lane for Lina. That's like the only bad matchup for Lina. I would have definitely been TA, but I don't know. Storm is a good hero, especially at last pick Storm.
Well, they have the 10 pick, right? So they can't expect. Yeah, they can't expect for the. Yeah, Black Sheep had first pick again this game, by the way. So
how? I mean, okay, never mind.
Maybe they just chose it. Somebody chose
I guess they
something.
Just chose it. Okay. I mean,
the Bermudan frogs are radiant now, so there's a switch there. So maybe somebody chose.
Wait, so who has last pick? Sorry, I'm slow. I guess
you can see the little arrows on the middle, man, of the screen.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, they do it. Okay, I thought
so if Black Sheep picks thinking that this Lina is mid, right? They pick that TA, then the frogs they can just pick the Huskar.
True. That's why you're 1,000 IQ.
Well, I think you guys are just confused about who had last pick. Let's not give me too much credit.
No, I really was confused.
Yeah. Can I like pick your brain really fast, Peter, man? Like, I don't want you to like reveal too much and like how you think and how you draft, because obviously you're playing and you're a drafter and a captain and all that. Oh, we have Marana. Do sides even matter at the moment? Because I feel like, I mean, obviously Dire, the triangle camp, like that's super cool and all, but like, do they really matter? Like, why did they not just go with the 10th pick? Because I feel like that's so valuable. But I've been out of the scene for a while, so like, I don't know if it's super good and competitive.
I think there's advantages to first and fourth pick as well. Right, like being that fourth pick out in the first phase, like you force like Broodmother bans, you force Drow bans, you force all kinds of stuff, Wisp bans, things like that. I've been actually choosing just Radiant generally, just not really caring about what pick I am. But we've also just been like using all of these tournaments that we've been playing in recently as practice. So
Radiant has like an absurd win rate. I don't know why. I mean,
It's that
I guess I kind of know
positivity.
why, but
it's the positive side, yeah, positive
Yeah,
and negative, man.
It's actually
it is.
real or something.
It's the Radiance.
Oh, I heard something like
Last
playing left
22
to right.
Slark for sheer. Woo.
Jesus.
That so Slark is actually pretty fucking bad against Earthshaker, but
But it's good versus Potom
it's good against the rest.
and Batrider and
Yep.
Bane and
Yeah.
TV. Yeah.
It's really good against all the cores, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Slark is like direct counterpick to Marana, direct counterpick to
Yeah.
Batrider, and it some people do like Slark against Terrorblade. He might be a little underwhelming on the damage to actually kill the Terrorblade, but the idea is that you can
Can't get sundered because you just
Yeah.
ulti.
you dark pack or not dark pack, you alt, what's it called?
Whatever his ult is called, Shadow Dance.
Shadow Dance, so you can't sunder you.
Yeah.
All
That
right,
is nice. That is
what do you guys
nice.
think? Do you think the 22 Slark is enough?
I mean, it's a really good game for it, but I don't know if that hero is good. Like, even if it's a good game, like theoretically, I don't know. I just don't see anyone play Slark because I don't know if the hero is that great.
All right, so Ush doesn't know anything, Mason. Do you got anything better for me?
Yeah. Like you said, it's like good this game, but the problem is his name is still Slark and he still like has mediocre laning and
But
like
it's sheer,
it is sheer.
and
But
he can lane against Bat.
yeah, I think are they gonna put him mid? I mean, the problem is like Slark doesn't get
That's what I
good
was
levels
wondering
in the
too.
side lane, and like you want to hit level 7 super fast so you can just go jungle and like play that way. Because
I bet he could mid. I don't know if he'd
I mean,
be
it
that
is
happy
mid,
in lane
right?
against
'Cause
Mirana though.
Who else are they gonna put mid
I
troll?
mean,
I'd
Bloody Nine
rather
mid,
have
right?
Slark mid
Or
than troll.
what's going on here?
Oh yeah, B9.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, they could have switched up, but oh no, yeah, it is most likely Batrider
Oh.
mid.
ultimately my point is that Slark is like okay, he's so he's a little underwhelming, but if he gets like super fast levels somehow and can just like hit the jungle and kind of farm where he wants to farm, he can still have impact on a game. And in this game for sure, the cores are quite bad versus Slark. Bane's terrible versus Slark too, kind of.
Mason, you do some intros for us?
We have a UK flag for some reason. We have Kevin on the ogre. He's leading his team in the charge. He put out a star shield. That's super fucking good. We have who's this guy? Pingu. Yeah, sure, that guy. We have him on Centaur, and we have Double on the support Lina. 9 tangos. Super interesting build. And to round out the draft, we have the cores Troll and Slark. You know, some great synergy there. Press Battle Trance and Slark gets a lot of stacks. Super high IQ stuff. Sheer be playing the Slark and Oceana on the Troll. And for the Dire side, B9 the Lady Slayer on the Batrider.
Why is he the Lady Slayer?
That's classified information. We have B9 the Batrider though. It looks like he's gonna go in the mid lane. And Kenny on his Terrorblade. This guy was a rank 1 carry player at one point in the NA scene. And we have Gods on the Bane. And for the bottom lane, we have Shaker Marana. And this combo used to be kind of potent. I don't know about now anymore, but you know, stunned arrows, super cool stuff.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a pretty rough lane down here for Dire, but Shaker does have the stout shield, so he's looking to actually sit on the lane and fight with Marana, which I think is the right decision.
That is the right decision for sure, yeah. But I mean, how do they kill either the ogre or the troll though? Like, I don't see them actually killing one of these heroes, and I feel like that lane kind of needs to kill. Like, I guess you don't need to kill, but you're gonna get out farmed if you don't kill.
Yeah, the troll ogre should definitely I think crush this lane. I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Actually,
oh, big arrow,
but not
though.
when this happens though.
He's got a stout shield.
You can't play on the side, but yeah, he's fine.
You think ogre cares? That's
Got
one tango. That's one
regen.
tango, man. He's
Yeah, that's
fine.
not-
Yeah, that's literally 1 tango. What a beast.
Man,
Thick hero.
he's thick. He's real thick.
Kenny doing the standard Terrorblade play here. medding right when the first wave hits. Secure is basically a wave, 2 waves, and you just get up your guaranteed items over. And God's getting gone on this.
God's over here trying to lose Kenny the lane.
Dude, if
You
my
need a
support
tango
does
or
that,
anything.
if my support does that, I'm
Oh,
literally
I know what
slamming my
happens if your
keyboard.
support does
Like,
that.
I actually don't want to play anymore. Like, what the hell is wrong with you, dude?
I
Like,
love
what's
when you
your
I
problem?
love when you slam your keyboard on stream, Mason.
Thank you. And it's like not even play acting. Like, I'm actually just furious at them. Like, I actually just need to let it out.
Why not?
I'm just kidding though.
Let it out and start over.
Yeah.
Back to 0.
I'm no stranger to that.
Meta's down now, so Radiant should be just fine up here now for a while. Bane should go pull. Go do your lane super.
Mid. Shear's
Mid,
getting
huh?
some nice hits on this B9.
Yeah,
Dear
Slarks
God.
do totally fine in this lane. Like,
They're great.
Great.
So do you think the Slark's gonna be able to take over with the mid levels and the good matchup?
I think there's a good chance it will happen.
Yeah, I think so. I think he can easily take over this game, honestly. It's core Marana, like, Slark's so good versus core Marana.
He has like 2 heroes to buff him as well, right? Like he has the Bloodlust from Ogre and the Battle Trance from Troll to get like he's gonna have so many stacks in these fights as long as he has 1 or 2 items to stay alive. Like, it's gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah, this is a pretty sick Slark game.
Yeah, it really is.
Is the Slark build still Shadow Blade Echo Saber?
I'm not sure about Echo Saber as an item, honestly. I'm not a fan. Like, even on Chaos Knight, I don't like it.
I mean, it's only good on Tiny in my opinion. That's about
Yeah.
it, really.
I think you just get Lothars and maybe, like, if you get
SNY,
BKB
something
super
like that.
bad. You get BKB.
Did you say SNY?
Or Lincoln's is good this game too.
I don't know if I would get SNY and Slark.
Yeah, I don't know.
anymore.
I kind of just took that one back after I said it.
It's okay.
It's more of a Scotty hero.
I thought about S and Y and I was like,
Yeah, he's handling the mid lane. This game is not looking so hot for Dire here. I'm pretty impressed with the Frogs, man. They've come to play.
Radiant had, okay, just to clarify again for last time. Radiant had 10th pick, right?
Correct.
yeah. They last picked Slark for the Shear. Shear's okay, well, like they did end up killing this bottom lane. Didn't see that happen, but not the biggest of kills. They're just killing.
It was a nice kill on the Ogre. Good. Troll's still farming pretty well. This lane's not going so bad for Dire. They got the pole block. The lane's coming back to them. They're pretty all right.
So Batrider mid, huh? Some bloody 9 things right here. This guy likes to
Yeah, I've seen a lot of
pick
people.
strange heroes.
I've seen Batrider kind of pop up quite a bit, especially on that first pick team, kind of as like that 8-9 hero. He can actually limit. He can limit some hero pools, but I think that this game, they saw they saw Troll and Centaur. I don't think that bad. I don't think like those picks scream out Batrider to me. If you're playing against like a Necrophos, or sometimes like Drow can be kind of weak to it. Pugna, right?
Yeah.
These heroes where Bat can just like solo kill them with Firefly at any time.
Especially
Yeah.
Necro. Yeah, Necro gets destroyed.
I am super not a Bat fan. I don't think this hero
Yeah, I
is
don't
very
either.
good.
That's why I was bringing up the question, especially mid lane too.
I think he could be fine. I think you just have to play him in a different kind of way. We've had a lot of success with like a Batrider tiny lane, where like the tiny support, but like the Bat kind of starts the lane as support, and tiny gets all the CS with tree, and then once Bat gets like some levels and stuff, then he
That
can
makes
like
sense.
like every time he has Firefly, he gets like a wave of CS. But you kind of just have to, you can't just like, you don't have uptime, right? Oh, dive on mid.
Sheer God.
Okay, nice save, nice save.
They saved him.
Yeah.
But they had to rotate 2 heroes.
Needs a little bit more damage. Not gonna get him. But it's every time you don't have mana or Fireflies on CD, right? Like this hero is very, very useless.
I feel
and
like the Firefly cooldown is too high.
he's just not a threat when it's on CD. And yeah, 40 seconds. It's like an ultimate.
Pretty ridiculous cooldown for a spell like that.
Yeah, and it doesn't scale at all, right? Like even when you level it. So It's throughout the entire game, you see a Batrider Firefly, you're like, okay, next 30 seconds, we're safe.
And it's almost like your initiation tool. Like, besides obviously your ultimate is what the initiation is, but like, you kind of need the Firefly to get in position a lot of the times.
Definitely. Well, looks like Radiant's winning all 3 lanes right now.
Centaur's owning. Troll's also owning. I mean, I've been seeing this Lina support a lot too.
They've given up on this top lane.
Okay, nice.
And man, there's kills happening bottom. Looks like.
And I would be triggered out of my mind, because you know what? I click on purple and I know this guy is a TP and he's just walking mid for some unknown reason. Like, why is he walking mid?
He's trying to cast him Ignite.
Okay. Jesus.
It's the classic get bored. And...
Well, Teal's porting back bottom, so
yeah, Teal ported back bottom. Purple literally has a TP right now. Purple, yes.
There he is.
Jesus.
They're going for it.
I mean, still, yeah, like, he's not here yet.
Mirana doesn't have mana.
True.
If it's 7 minutes in lane, you need to have a stick. Okay, you just got a stick.
Mason, what is the skill build on Troll Warlord?
It depends. I think I usually go like 1-3-1, and then
You skip all?
It depends. It completely depends. Like, if I feel like my other lanes super benefit from ult, I'll get it. If they don't, then I won't get it. I won't get it until I'm like ready to jungle. Because then once you're ready to jungle, like you want to hit ancients, and ult's super good for ancients. But yeah, usually 1-3-1, and then I just go from there. Like if I feel I can run people down, I'll get a second point in Berserkers for the extra move speed and bash, and then I'll max out Fervor or something. But yeah, 1-3-1 standard.
Okay, and then do you go Battle Fury?
Oh god.
In pubs,
I hate that build.
It's pretty good in pubs, honestly, because people just farm.
Yeah,
but no, sometimes I go Mask and Lothars, and that feels really strong too.
Ooh, that arrow.
Okay.
Oh, Mirana's out. Oh, but Bat's porting. Oh, but he gets saved by the Sentinel. Oh,
but did he get saved?
Did he get saved? He's still here. No lasso, but the brutal. Teal is having.
He was fine. I don't know what just happened.
He got sleepy around the shop.
Radiant taking top tower.
Yeah, so both safe lanes are a total disaster for both teams, I'd say. Troll's getting a little bit out of the lane, but I'd say he's not too happy with this game so far.
I mean, top's actually going pretty well. Like, I mean, not super well, but he's actually second on net worth. So
yeah, Terrorblade's doing well.
He's got levels too. So
Terrorblade's doing well.
Alright, fair enough, fair enough.
I mean, that's the thing about Terrorblade. You expect to lose your lane, and if you have like treads and decent levels, like if you're level 6 at 8 minutes, I think you're super happy as a Terrorblade. Like,
yeah, but do you expect to lose your tower at 8 minutes?
I mean, personally, I just don't care. Like when I play Terrorblade, if I lose my tower early, whatever. I'm jungling. This isn't my responsibility.
Cause it's like I don't know if you can actually defend it being there as Terrorblade. If anything, you might just die.
It's a team game, man. What do you mean? Not your responsibility.
Yeah,
what is that?
I mean, my captain picked Terrorblade. He needs to expect that we're gonna lose our lane. Like, it is what it is.
He needs to expect you need your time in the jungle.
Yeah, like I'm Terrorblade, guys. Have fun for.
Alright, we got some.
Minutes.
Radiant's just running into Dire's jungle and feeding Terrorblade kills, so I'm sure that's pretty happy for him.
They just
got a big smile on his face.
And he just did an ancient stack, got some free kill.
A little delivery there. Oh, is this gonna be the sheer show again?
Kind of looking like it.
Might be.
I would, I mean, pressuring your tower is great, but as Slark, I think maybe you just focus on your farming, get your core items up. I guess he has a troll though, so maybe he doesn't want to steal his jungle.
The main factor of whether this Slark will just completely go ham or not is how well of a game this Earthshaker has, actually. I think Earthshaker's the one hero on Dire that can actually deal with the Slark. Like, if you get a fast blink on a Shaker, you actually have a kill potential on the Slark. You can jump him from Fog, and the instant echo is really...
Earthshaker's really farmed. He's bought a full magic wand.
He's owning, actually.
He's got a Windlace.
Nice timing on the Slark ult there. He would have died if he didn't do it. Things are looking actually very good for Dire. I mean, not very good, but good because this Terrorblade's #1
Better
net
than
worth.
you'd expect, right?
Yeah.
And when
This
you have a
Terrorblade-
Terrorblade and your early game's going better than expected, that's pretty nice.
Yeah. And the matchup Troll versus Terrorblade, I mean, maybe we don't have to focus on that because there's Slark in this game and he's like the head honcho or some shit.
No, go
but
ahead.
like, Troll versus Terrorblade
Troll gets
is
owned,
like,
right?
yeah, like when it goes to like 40 minutes, Troll has no chance. He literally has no chance. You get Scotty, you get Pike, and it's just like you can't do anything.
The only chance you have is like a literal perma bash. And...
Alright, so I just played a pub before this game and I picked Troll into Terrorblade. Was that a mistake?
It goes both ways. If you get farmed on Troll early, which you can do because Troll is a decent laner. He's a much better laner than Terrorblade. If you can like control the flow of the game as Troll, then it's good. But if you lose your lane as Troll and Terrorblade's having a good one like he is now, like you're in trouble. You're
Do
in a
you
lot of
feel
trouble.
do you feel like Terrorblade is a better pick in pubs than Troll because of the inconsistency of your laning partner?
For sure.
Yeah,
Without
definitely. For sure, yeah.
I mean, Troll's like a solid laner, but your laning partner needs to know what he's doing. To, like,
Yeah, like you said, you need to win your lane. And that did not happen.
Yeah. A lot of it is based around too, like the Roche as well. Like Troll's really good for Roche, obviously.
Oh,
And if you hit
Centaur, Pingu, what are you doing? He charged for the double edge. Didn't have enough damage.
he's solid.
I really
Luciano,
don't,
why do you to get in there? But
Getting angry.
not much to do, man. Just go
I really
farm.
don't like these.
This reminds me of my Troll last game. I was sitting here, same items. I didn't know what to buy.
It's
But-
like he's going mass BKB.
What did you end up buying? I watched a little bit of that game.
I bought a Shadow Blade, and then I went BKB,
Alright.
and
It's
then
respectable. It's a pretty good build.
I went MKB.
Nothing wrong
That sounds
with that.
pretty. That sounds pretty solid.
Yeah, no, Terribly had like Scotty and stuff, so it was pretty much
Yeah.
over.
I don't dig this. I don't dig this whole like go Vanguard or Hood type item on Centaur, like and skipping the blink early, like when you have no other way to start fights or initiate.
So
I feel it just feels so greedy. Like your blink gets delayed by so much.
that's the thing is though, like if you're staying in your lane and just farming and stuff, I think it's fine. I think generally Centaur should almost always go Hood,
Yeah.
and I think the Vanguard is definitely overrated. I think it's a good. I think Crimson Guard's a great item to go back for this game.
Yeah.
But the Hood, it gives you the magic resistance, which helps you cast double edge more often and take less damage and farm faster and get to your
Yeah.
next items.
True.
Yeah, I like Hood on Centaur a lot. I don't play Centaur much anymore, but yeah, it's super good.
I'm actually
yeah,
a
Really
specialist
good
with the
this
hero.
game too. They have Bat Mirana Shaker, like
I love the item. I was just saying, like, if you get it first before the blink, or if you go for it after blink, I don't know. Because it seems like they want to fight against a Terrorblade lineup. You don't want to just like trade farm against a Terrorblade lineup, right?
Yeah,
So-
the problem with Blink is that Blink Dagger, along with like Boots of Travel and Hand of Midas, are kind of like backward items where you buy them and they don't necessarily give you any strength.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if you blink on top of an enemy who has 2k less net worth than you, all of a sudden you're at the same net worth when you're fighting them. Does that make sense?
True. No, that
that's
makes,
an advanced concept. I don't heard
makes
of like
perfect
that before.
sense.
I think that's why people don't like buy boots, right? And they buy Ring of Aquilas and Null Talismans and
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. That is why you do that, like in the laning phase. Because
it's
most likely, if you buy the boots, like you would have died. Like if you were gonna die, you're gonna die anyways, whether you have boots or not. So you
It's a
might as well
really-
just buy stats to man fight.
it's a really similar idea to diving tier 1 towers. Like before your enemy teams have like their blink daggers and their like boots and stuff. Is like if you dive a tier 1 tower, they just pour it under the tower and they don't need any items to fight you because you're just
Yeah.
already on top of them.
No, that makes a lot of sense. I was just thinking about it in my head because like they have no other way to start a fight if he doesn't have a blink, and they're trying to fight. Well, they were trying to fight anyways. They stopped, but makes sense.
Oh, sheer show on bottom lane, getting after the B9.
Check it out.
Pawnaball
he's
trying to save him,
Dunzo.
not enough.
Clark is very strong. 15-minute Shadow Blade.
So
Shreds Kilo Wong,
Slark's got to make some serious space for Troll Warlord to catch up, right?
Yeah.
which it looks like he's gonna do. He's already got the Shadow Blade in 1K.
I was gonna say, I wonder what he's gonna queue up, and he just.
It
queued
is the
Echo
Echo Saber. I mean, the mana regen's nice. Decent
Sure.
farming item. I mean, one of those items where it's like, it doesn't seem like an amazing item, but at the same time, it's never really bad either.
Smoke here from Shaker, he's got his blink. Slark, Shear's too smart for that though. He's gonna back off.
Map awareness.
hunting around. He's gonna find Shaker. Oh.
Shaker is dust queued up and he really needs it. It's nice. I mean, sometimes they get these blink daggers and they're like so
Oh, the
hungry for
Shaker
kills.
has blink,
but...
huh?
Where have you been? He just said it. He said they're smoking and he has blink. Come on,
Oh,
show him
sorry.
blink, dude.
I think I should just having a second.
Oh,
Arrow hits the Slark. He didn't get
baby.
decimation.
Nice. That's just
Dude.
so much damage.
Slark is not the hero you can make mistakes on. This hero
Did I
needs
say it,
to
though?
play from behind.
The Slark scheme, depending on this Earthshaker blink. My boy Diyun on the Earthshaker gets a 15-minute blink and just dunks his ass. That's my boy.
Is that your boy?
Is that your boy?
Yeah, what's his
I
name?
mean we're friends.
No, we'll ask him.
He just go by Zero.
We'll ask him in the
Oh,
winners
that's
interview.
Dota 2-0.
Yeah, that's Zero. He's a cool guy. I mean, we're friends. I talk to him occasionally. He's on my friends list. We play sometimes.
Okay, yeah. If he's on your
Pubs.
friends list, then you're definitely boys.
Yeah, that's what that
He's a
means.
solid player. He just clowns around in pubs. I mean, he's owning it up on the Shaker, right? He's in almost all the kills for his team. He's got a fast blink. Just killed their.
He is owning.
He just killed Sheer, the god of Radiant
Yeah.
team.
He pretty just needs to like tunnel Slark with the Echo Slam
Yeah,
this
that's
game.
what I'm saying. I mean, it's really good. The chain stun on the Slark, like, will just die to Echo every time. As long as you predict when he's gonna use Dark Pact.
This
I really think Slark needed to go BKB this game.
Oh
Just
yeah.
like Round
Oh
Thumb.
yeah. Same deal as last game, right? I mean, you see this with a lot of players. They have super high individual skill, and it kind of gets to their head sometimes where they think they can skip items like BKB. It happens to me all the time. Like you're like you think you're so strong that you don't need the BKB, but it's like the BKB secures your victory more than anything.
Yeah, people just want more items to farm faster instead
Yeah,
of
they
like,
want more
actually
items to
winning
do
the game.
damage or farm faster. Yeah,
Here comes
instead of like surviving fights.
Here comes a Potamalt. Not sure what their intentions are. Thinking they can maybe snag
Move
this
it.
troll.
Slipping past some wards, always good.
A casual Potamalt to scare the enemy team from farming.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it here though, because it's got a long cooldown at level 1. I guess at all levels really, and it's not going to be up before the 20-minute bounty runes. Right, that's when you really want to use it, because trying to get bounty runes against a Potamalt is pretty tough.
It'll
Will it?
just be up.
All right.
I think. But yeah, I mean, I agree. It does have a really long cooldown, and if you don't get anything off, obviously it's pretty much wasted. But
Some NA math by me. My
not the
apologies.
biggest deal.
It'll be up basically right before the runes, right?
I mean, I doubt he like timed that where he had it.
Maybe
up
he
right
did.
at 20 minutes.
Yeah,
I mean,
who
you
the
never
fuck?
know.
Give some credit.
Never know.
Oh yeah, do you guys want to switch to Black Sheep's comms?
I mean, they're
So
having
this-
a nicer game here. You know, might be in higher.
Yeah, well, let's
spirits
go.
than
Let's go.
last
Let's
game.
go right now. Let's go right now.
Go, go, go.
There's someone behind. Don't have damage. This is pretty garbage.
Grip. It had to be grip.
Guys, I told you. Play with the mid.
I don't think you guys have the
Come in.
Wait, they hear me?
Yeah. Oh, that's multiple.
Alright, I think I would know what's going on now. I'll call it.
Good throw.
Fuck. I think if you do that, you just grip him. Yeah. Because if you give him that, he can press Q and stuff.
Alright, just follow me.
That's what happened. You got 5.
I'm the strong.
Alright, that was a. I thought that fight was gonna go better for them.
I guess I was wrong.
You really try to catch the teams on a positive,
That's what I was expecting.
in a positive moment.
Whew.
You know, everybody loves some cheering and some good stuff.
Yeah.
But a
It
little
looks
bit
like
of
their Bane is just getting flamed.
yeah miscoordinated team fight there for Dire, unfortunately.
I honestly didn't even see what happened, but it looked like a disaster. Their team.
Oh, Arrow here. There's the Potamalt for the bounty runes.
Oh boy. What is
Man,
the Centaur?
they got
It's
3 of
dying,
them.
dying.
Terrorblade is super farmed.
Yeah, I was just about to say that as well. This
Yeah,
guy's got-
don't get too
really
upset,
good.
Dire. Don't worry. Kenny here on the Terrorblade is farming to victory.
Brown should tell his team, guys, I'm so strong, I'm so farmed, we're gonna win this one for sure, just chill out, spread the good vibes to his team, man. I'm not saying I would do that, because maybe I would be mad too at my team for
I mean,
throwing like that, but
I wouldn't even have cared, honestly. If my team
I mean,
did
yeah, I
that.
probably wouldn't have cared, but, Terrorblade's doing great, he should remind his team he's doing great. For all you
Yeah,
aspiring players out there, you know, if your team like loses a team fight and you're like doing super good, don't get mad that they just did something bad. Just say you're doing good.
What if you're not doing as good?
That's the name, though. Go for it, man.
Yeah.
Guys, I had such a terrible lane, and you idiots just made my fucking game harder. What the hell are
Fucking
you
Bane. Fucking Bane, man.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, he's gonna see that ward. They see it.
Which
Alright, so Shear's now going for the BKB.
That's nice.
alright. He
Terribly-
listened to Mason.
Terrorblade skipping BKB. Going straight for the Scotty. You like it?
No. There's so much magic in this game. Whirling Axes, too.
Yeah.
Like, definitely a good BKB game.
Looks like they're looking to hit high ground here.
Yeah.
Popping meta.
high ground.
Alright.
They have the
Got their
catapult wave,
shaker
too,
behind
so
with
a little
Echo.
extra pressure.
Oh, look at Kevin with the flank here on
I was just
Ogre.
about to say that too.
Watch
man.
out for Kevin.
He's going in.
I think he may get there a little late, though.
No. Perfect timing to cancel the Fiend's Grip. Watch.
No one's gonna be bloodlust either, but that's okay. Oh, the echo on the shear.
Oh, big.
This is what they needed from Dire. The echo on the shear. Just really opening up the fight.
Troll has a BKB, but he's not getting to use it. And Kenny is still teeing off on these Raxes.
Shear is spam pinging the ward in the base.
Maybe we should switch to Black Sheep's comms right
I'm getting in there.
No.
Alright.
This is the absolutely disgusting thing about Terrorblade. This year is so gross. Like, look what just happened, dude. Like, this is disgusting to me. This is actually disgusting.
And it's even worse in pub games when it's uncoordinated.
You just go high ground with Manta at 20 minutes. At, like, some games, it just works because the other team's, like, not ready or they have a Slark troll and, like, these guys want a little bit more farm. They're just not in the mindset to fight and thinking properly. And
But what if both Radiant cores had BKB and both Radiant cores used? It would have been different.
yeah, maybe. Like, still gotta clear out those Terrorblade illusions. And
This is true.
Slark
This is
and
true.
Troll aren't like super good at that, but they have Lina. I don't know. Yeah, double BKB. I think they definitely would have defended it though, for sure.
Alright, so next fight most likely going to take place around Roche. Radiant's smoking up.
They're going for the Hail Mary smoking the Roche play. Alright.
Right into it.
Right into the Roche pit, baby. Troll isn't bloodlusted yet, but Kevin, my boy. Bloodlust your troll, buddy. Oh, it's on cooldown. My bad. Didn't mean to disrespect.
Anything more annoying than a core player asking for Bloodlust or Ice Armor?
Oh. Even more
Or tree armor? Oh,
you gotta
it's
hate
always
that.
on cooldown and they always ask anyways.
It's like when you play Magnus.
Action here, Shears.
Always ask.
Roshan is not enough for Radiant. They want kills.
Kevin's in. 2-man stomp.
Very aggressive play from Radiant.
Here is going down.
Oh
no, man, it's a disaster.
no.
Dude, Sheer Man, your troll's doing Roche. Come on, relax a little bit.
Alright. That happened.
I don't
There's a
want to
DD top
say.
conveniently as well.
I don't want to say Dire has a 99.999% chance to win this game, but it's something like that now. This
It's
Terrorblade
about-
is beyond fat.
And he has a DD with meta up.
Whew.
They
Those
killed 3 heroes without even using meta.
they still have Echo Slam as well, actually.
Oh, yep, that's that too.
Smoke in the
Some
back here.
smoke.
This is to protect their supports from getting picked off early in the fight. They want to stay back, and Earthshaker wants to get a proper initiation.
Yep. A huge fan of the even
Look,
solo smoking yourself as Earthshaker.
Yeah, they're gonna see the Slark. Their smokes are gonna break from the Slark in the back.
Yep. Solo smoking yourself as Earthshaker. Very underrated.
And Radiant is all in with this Centaur ult here. What's happening? Boom!
Oh, huge.
Man, this Earthshaker is popping off, I must say.
And Kenny is just smacking everybody. I think they're gonna go throne here. Maybe not. Maybe just. What do you think? Megas?
I
mean,
would
the
just
game
play it. I would just play it safe and go megas or like chill. I mean, it depends. You're right. This is one of those things you feel in
Depends
the
on how
moment.
much respect you have for your enemy team, in my opinion.
Well, bounty runes are up.
Kenny just killed him. He
Got ourselves a game here.
really really loves Dota. He just wants to play more Dota, I think.
Game is...
You love that shit.
Yeah, they're giving us a game 3 too. That's hype.
Yeah, viewers.
Isn't this the best of 2?
Yeah, it's just 2 games,
Oh,
but
my bad. I just ruined that.
no, a longer game 2 though. So viewers, you can thank Mr. Terrorblade here. What's Shaker trying to do right now? Go back to base.
Dowdy.
Alright, so still
Blinking
3
out front of
buybacks
his
from
face.
Radiant.
Yep. Troll BKB. 9 seconds. Clark doesn't have his BKB yet. I feel like he's been at the same gold for a really long time.
I'd love to see this Terrorblade just buy BKB and walk down a lane and just, you know.
Would you love to see that? That sounds pretty disgusting.
He's not going. He's got a Eagle Song on the courier.
Of course, standard carry player. You need more damage somehow. You just need more. Just need that damage.
I mean, what's next? Moonshard after that, or what?
No,
No,
you
probably
can
Pike.
replace Aquila with Pike.
Pike's good versus Troll, man. Needs that. Better than BKB.
I'm just laughing because you took me seriously when I said Moonshard.
Nah.
I mean, Moonshard's a great item too.
I didn't take you
Get it
seriously,
all?
Ash.
Alright, nice.
He could get MKB or
He
Daedalus.
could buy anything. I mean, he could buy a Dagon, and it wouldn't even matter.
There we go. They found Kevin.
Lasso on to Kevin.
They're looking to
The
fight this.
disrespect Lasso.
Fiend's Grip canceled.
Down again.
Troll's gonna BKB, but Terrorblade's here with the Scotty.
Yeah, that's always fun.
Fucking Terrorblade, and they just call it. And they call it. All right, let's get GG's Black Sheep. We got a 1-1 split here, an even matchup.
Very one-sided game.
Closing
both
thoughts on the
games.
match before our winner's interview.
Ash, go ahead. Go first.
Very one-sided games, both games. I don't know. Just looked like the first game, you know, Sheer just popped off and went 1v5 mode, put his team in his backpack. That was nice. Then this game, yeah, Terrorblade free farming. How do you win against that? You can't. Terrorblade just free farms and takes your racks at 20 minutes.
I think
But,
I think this game we saw Slark have the most net worth, and he really didn't transition it into anything useful. And that's kind of the problem with Slark, right? Like, he's just not that good of a hero. Like,
yeah,
he has
that's
the
what I
highest
was.
net worth and doesn't matter too much. He just doesn't do enough damage, and he relies on Lothars to get in. If the other team like buys sentries or has a stun before he actually gets in there, then yeah, kind of a useless hero.